The year is 2025, and even though we do not have a Power Rangers show this year, we do have a Power Rangers-esque type show on Crunchyroll. It is titled The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer in Another World. If you like Power Rangers, you are going to love this one. We're going to break it down, talk about episode 1. Let's get into it. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy, Brosnan, and we are so happy to have you in today's video. I had no idea we were going to review another show, but hey, here we are. I was telling y'all it is a new year and there's going to be some new shows being reviewed. We already reviewed episode 1 of the new Yu-Gi-Oh show. We are on the lookout and about to wrap up Goosebumps. We have just a few more episodes to wrap up, and we're going to give you a whole season review in one video because I did enjoy this Goosebumps show. It was only 8 episodes long and they released them all at once. I thought I would just give you one big review all at once. That is coming. And then at the end of the month, we talked about we got that new Spider-Man show we're going to review, but I had no idea that there was a Power Rangers style show or Super Sentai style show that just came out in Japan and on Crunchyroll. This one is called The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer in Another World. I wonder when they do dub this, if they are going to simplify this and call it either Red Ranger or Another World or something like that. But it's very interesting, and I watched episode 1 just like 30 minutes ago, and I enjoyed it. Now, we're going to give you our breakdown, but I wanted to give you the little synopsis from Crunchyroll. Togo Asagaki was the Red Ranger in a heroic ranger squad. During their final battle against an evil organization, he gave his life to guarantee their triumph. But fate had other plans, and he found himself reborn in an entirely different world. Embracing his new role as an adventurer, he transforms into Kazuna Red and continues his pursuit of justice, helping those in need. So right away, it starts off with this Power Ranger team, and I loved it. I'm not going to lie, it hooked me within the first 5 minutes. So let's give you a breakdown of this episode. The Red Ranger and the Mage waste no time establishing its comedic premise. Togo Asagaki, the Red Ranger of the adhesive squadron Kazuna 5, presumed dead after a battle with the hilariously named relationship enders Breakup King, finds himself reborn in a fantasy world. His retention of his morphin powers, his mecha, the Kazuna Kaiser, and explosive weaponry make him an immediate anomaly, a walking, talking giant robot superhero in a land of magic and monsters. The episode revels in the absurdity of this situation, leaning heavily into familiar Red Ranger tropes, the focus on teamwork and self-sacrifice, the emotional leadership, and the over-the-top, often nonsensical attacks like the marriage beam gum, with its lover snipe and engagement gift burst options. The comedic approach extends to the character design. The comedy truly shines, however, in the reactions of the fantasy world's inhabitants to Togo's technology advanced Bond-centric fighting style. The contrast between his sci-fi weaponry, which inexplicably leaves only ashes in its wake, and the world's magic system provides endless opportunities for humor. Perfectly exemplified by the reactions of Adora, a young mage trying to rehabilitate her family's name. Their encounter forms the core of the episode, establishing a bond based on their shared desire to bring happiness to the land, even as Adora observes Togo's obsessive focus on friendship. The pacing is brisk, slipping over the initial culture shock to immediately plunge Togo into his new adventures, furthering the lighthearted tone. While other entries in the Ranger genre often lean into the drama or action, The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world, embraces a completely over-the-top comedy, prioritizing laughs over intense thrills. The result is a surprisingly enjoyable and refreshingly silly anime that doesn't need flashy animation to succeed. It simply delivers a fun, mindless adventure that's perfect for viewers seeking a good time. If you are a fan of Power Rangers, I think there's a really good chance that you would appreciate this. There are some comedic elements that poke fun at Power Rangers, and the Mage Adora, she was kind of talking crap like, why every time he morphs you've got explosions, and then one time he morphed and the explosions actually sent Adora flying. There's a lot of comedy to it where they're calling out elements of Super Sentai and Power Rangers. That stuff is always fun. One show that I loved that always made fun of the lore and the history of the other shows was Teen Titans Go. If you ever watched that, they make fun of everything DC and it is hilarious. Any type of jokes from the past or stereotypes for DC characters, they talk about it. And I think they could do things like that with this show. I am curious, like I said in the beginning, if they do a dub, in America, do they still keep it with this long title, The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer in Another World? Would they chop it down so it's 2 or 3 words? It's interesting, but I can tell you after the first episode, I will be back. I'm going to give you another review next week, and I liked a lot of the elements for this. I thought it was cool in the beginning. We got to see like a whole Power Ranger team, if you will, and then he gets sent to another world, and now he is like the main ranger over there. I wonder how he still got to, keep his powers, and he's got a Megazord over in this other world. It's interesting. And in this other world, there are no Power Rangers, but there is magic. So could he form his own team of Rangers with these magicians and wizards and witches and all that kind of stuff? I think that this could set up to be a really good show. We're going to see, though. It's just episode 1, but I ended up getting a Crunchyroll account just to watch this, so we'll see what happens. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Shout out all the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Papillon Purple, Thomas Franco, and Troy Lyon. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power up, that is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.